When we work cattle on our horses, we want them to be hooked up to the cow. We want them to be the ones that are reading the cow, because by the time we see what has to be done and transmit that message to the horse, we're going to be late. So we really want our horses hooked onto the cow. And I'll show you what I mean here, if I can get one cut. As I'm moving around the pen, if my horse isn't paying attention, whoops, well he is, he's fresh too. Okay, he's not paying attention here. If I squeeze him with my feet and let him walk off like that, and then bring him right back to the cow and scold him for doing that, it's a scolding that they don't easily forget. They don't like to be pulled off balance. So if he's looking over here and he wants to walk over here, and I scold him for doing that, and I bring him right back to the cow and put it right in his face, he's going to be thinking about keeping better track of it, and be wanting to move with it and control it. So anytime that a horse is not hooked up, and by hooked up I mean that they're thinking about where they need to be to control that cow, I'm going to do that. I'll just squeeze him. Like right here, he's looking at these other cattle. It's because he doesn't want to run into them, but he's still paying attention to them and not the one that I'm on. So I'm going to scold him for doing that and drop him right here. It ends up working really well when you can squeeze your horse with your feet. I'm squeezing him right now, and look what he did. He found the cow. And he found it because he's been scolded so many times for looking off, and he gets walked off, and he gets out of control, and he gets in trouble, and he doesn't like it. So if I was at a cutting and I had to have my hand down and something distracted him, if I can squeeze him with my feet and get him reconnected to that cow, that's always a good thing. Okay, he feels pretty hooked up to the cow. I'm just getting run around here. I sit for the stop. He's hooked up. He's waiting for it to move. That's all good. But if he was wanting to lean and go shoulder first through this turn, I might just step him outside the cow while this cow stopped. Whoops, and try to make a little circle. I still have to let him go with the cow because I can't lie to him. I can't tell him, hey, right now we're going to walk out here, but if that cow goes, you don't have to go with it. I don't want to lie to him. I want him to know that he always has to go with the cow. But I can take the time to walk a few little circles here and sort of just soften him up a little bit and then let him have his cow again. So if he gets anticipating or if he gets leaning on that left side like that, I'll just take him, squeeze him with both feet, walk him in a little circle, get him soft, get him thinking about being round before he turns, and then let him turn with the cow. Both of those things are really good.